going on, guys? Welcome back to BJ&D Productions. We have a new special guest this week, Thomas. Just Thomas Morgan. Just Thomas Morgan. So we have. You want to tell them what we have to eat today?
Yeah, of course. We have a series of foods here that we're gonna judge here with our guest here, Thomas Morgan, and let's just get started right away because I'm pretty hungry and we all are too.
Of course,
so let's go ahead and do that.
But we're gonna start out with the sub.
Look how big my sub is.
It doesn't look very promising.
Okay, so I think
will
what's
tell you
gonna
that right
throw
now.
this off before we take a bite. I have no mayonnaise. I really think that's gonna throw a lot of it off, guys. What do you guys think?
From looks, the bread is kind of the majority of the sandwich here, but we're gonna test it out.
Hey, give us
I
a
wanna
quick
take a
little
bite.
minute. We are going to go get some sauce. We'll get back at you in about 30 seconds. All right.
We're back. We got some mayonnaise and stuff on our subs now. So let's go ahead and try it.
All right,
3,
ready? 3,
2,
2.
1.
Yep.
Guys, we have no hot chips though.
Okay.
We'll start for Julian.
Really tough sandwich to chew. Am I right, guys? Not a lot of flavor either. Not much to the sandwich. Pretty plain and simple. Honestly, I'm gonna give it a 5. Not the best fish in the sea here. Like,
You. I'm just gonna go ahead and go right now. I feel like I have to open my mouth all the way to take a bite. The
Yeah.
bread is really thick. The taste is there. I just think the size is just very ginormous.
Yeah. What do you rate that out of 10?
Out of 10, I'm going to have to rate it a 6 out of 10.
Okay, so I'm gonna take over from after him. I think there's a lot, and it's big. I got a very big piece of the sub. It's still probably bigger than all of your guys after my 2 bites. But the mayonnaise really helped out. I didn't think it was gonna be that good before the mayonnaise, but we finally got the mayonnaise, and I think that really helped out. So I'm gonna say like a 6 out of 10 because it is hard to bite. What about you, Tom?
Um, First off, I would like to start and say I don't like how you guys described this here sandwich as a Big Johnson, and
Wow.
bread is pretty tough. It's pretty hard. It's hard to chew. Your mouth is getting a little bit of a workout. But,
What do you rate this out of 10?
honestly, I'm gonna rate it a 5.5 out of 10, but it's solid.
Okay. Back to Julian.
I'm gonna take a sip of these Capri Suns because I'm kind of
course.
parched.
We have to catch the ball. What is it?
Put it back on your plate, man.
Our sandwich just fell apart.
Okay. Fruit punch. What do you guys get off the fruit punch? Then the Capri Sun's always refreshing.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna rate the Capri Sun 10 out of 10. It's always good.
Yeah, you can never go wrong with a Capri Sun. There's always an explosion of flavor in your mouth every time you take a drink of one. It's always refreshing. I'm gonna have to rate that a 11 out of 10. Tom?
Bro, you can never go wrong with a Capri Sun. They always bust down, you know what I'm saying? But this one's a little warm, so I might have to get it at a 9.5 out of 10.
We're gonna go with the fruits here. Of your choice. So let's just go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna go with the banana here.
He is almost the only person that got a banana.
I'm gonna go ahead and try the watermelon and a grape.
Yeah, me too.
Same with these two folks.
Oh my God.
Wow.
You can never go wrong with watermelon. My kind in particular loves watermelon, so I think that's why it's so good to me. Yeah, it's just a 10 out of 10 for me.
10 out of 10. Fruit's always good.
Yep.
Yeah, it's sweet, juicy. Tastes good.
Thomas,
Tom?
what do you think about the fruit?
You know, for me, my kind, because I am like half of my body is supposed to like this watermelon, and it always tastes good. It never misses. It'd be 11 out of 10.
11 out of 10. Wow.
Now that we're looking at everybody but one. We're gonna actually do our first question. Thomas, how do you think this game's gonna go, and what do you guys really have to do to win this game?
You know, per usual, we're gonna play some good defense, but we have to score on offense. We have to come straight out of the gate fast and flat, like Coach always says. We have to come out of the gate explosive and whoop their ass. And if we can do that, we should be able to win this one. 1-0 in the conference.
Yeah, I like what you said there. I think you guys could really take this win, but I think it's really going to take focus, and you guys are going to use your guys' skills to win this game. So yeah, I think you guys really have this as long as you guys do it. The coaches tell you just trust your coaches, trust your keys, and you guys are going to play really good. Now we're going to go on to our third food.
Go to the oatmeal cream pie.
Let's go ahead and try the oatmeal cream pie. Most of you guys have probably heard of this, you know. So let's go ahead and open this one up.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it straight off the bat. I already know how this is gonna go. Let's try it. Ready? 3, 2, 1, guys.
Let's go.
Oh, wow. I'm just gonna say it here. 15 out of 10. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna also agree with him, but I'm gonna go to a 8 out of 10. Julian?
Honestly, the dessert is a key factor to the game here. It really brings up the scale of the overall grade. I'm going to get an 11 out of 10.
Very thankful.
Now we're gonna move on to our second question for Thomas Morgan. What did you guys do during practice this week to really prepare for this game against North Union? A really far bus ride. And what are you going to do during the bus ride to make sure you're ready for this game? Are you going to watch film? Are you going to just sit there calmly, listen to some good music to get locked in? Or are you just going to sit there and think out the window?
Honestly,
So
on the bus, we're gonna have Rod Wave playing full blast the whole time on repeat. You know what I'm saying? And that should get us pretty locked in. But for as practice goes, no, we ran a couple sprints like Coach Meeks wanted us to do. He said to get us prepared, locked in for the game, and we practiced Shogo a couple of times. Shogo is the one that will always get us the yards that we need in a very serious situation. But I think we should be able to pull this out.
Okay, we can move on to our fourth food. It looks like everyone got Doritos except for Julian, but Julian, it's okay. You can have a few of mine if that's okay. If you would like to try some of mine. There you go.
Are you guys ready?
Okay, are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1.
It seems like this team meal is all packaged foods.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's me or not, but I like more homemade food. But I feel like this is all this packaged food.
I really like the Doritos. Can't really go wrong with the Doritos. Gonna give it an 8 out of 10 because it's not really a way you can make them better or worse.
I'm going to go with Darren here. The creativity really isn't there. Doesn't really bring any skill involved with this, so I'm going to give it a 7. Nothing crazy.
I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Tom?
Yeah, there's a lot of processed food going on here, and I don't know if that's good for our bodies before the game, but Doritos, they're always good. I'm gonna have to give it a solid 8 out of 10.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you guys want to try before we end this one off? Any more questions that you guys want to ask, Tom?
I actually do have a question for you, Thomas. You feel like you're the not you feel, you are one of the best defensive players on the team. You probably have some of the most tackles on the team. Um, what did you do this past off season to kind of up your game, up your skill, to get all these tackles and stat pad your stats?
Right, right.
We'll see. We took the off season very seriously. We wrestled, we stayed on the mats, kept our bodies in shape. And then when it came to the football side of things, we always practiced as hard as we could and got a little bit of extra work in doing some drills that other people weren't doing. But along with that, we also took some training every day. But, you just got to do what you got to do.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Thomas.
Thomas.
Anything else you guys want to say before we go ahead and close this one off?
I feel like we should give it an overall grading of our meal here this week. Honestly, like I said earlier, and what the other guys have said, um, not much going on here. I mean, I could pack this coming straight out of Walmart. Not a lot of things going on here. Not a lot of homemade things going on. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 is not my strongest suit, but that's what I'll go for.
I'm gonna take it over from Julian. I think it was really not really a good meal. I'm not gonna hate on it because it wasn't the worst. Definitely, it was still good. Um, it was all packaged food, so you can't really go wrong with any of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 6 out of 10 as well. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't the best. Darren.
Thank you, Blake. I'm just gonna say that it was pretty average. I've had better, I've had worse. So I'm just gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10. It was really just a lot of processed foods, and I feel like they could have done better, but it wasn't bad though. I'm gonna eat it. Thomas.
I like this. This meal wasn't terrible. Uh, there's some exclusives going on here. Some peanut butter chocolate chip granola bars. You can never go wrong with these. They taste pretty good. Get the protein in, a little bit of carbs. You know what I'm saying? But it's not the worst meal. It's not gonna send me straight to the gulag, but I'll end up in there one day. But I'd have to say a little 7.5 out of 10.
One more thing before we close this. I think that the fruits were the best part of this, but the thing is, there was a lot of variety of food. There was fruits, all kinds of snacks, bags of chips, a whole bunch of granola bars, cookies, oatmeal cream pies, Nutter Butters, all that kind of stuff, bananas, chips, all that. So I think it was really a variety, a good variety, but I think the meal wasn't the best. Let's also thank the ladies that brought this food in for us today. We're really thankful for that um, because it really gives us something to look forward to before the game, and so we don't play a game on our empty stomachs. Thank you guys for watching BJ&D Productions. See you soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell button. Peace.
Peace.
Hey, that's not.
Yo, that was low key kind of fire.